Good morning, YouTube. It is Thursday, the 5th of March, and this is RV Lady, and I am in Southern California where the sun is shining and the temperature is going up, and yeah, it's really beautiful. Okay, I'm not gonna mince words. It's beautiful here, which is why I live here and why this is my home base, and it will always be my home base, by the way. Okay, a couple of things. Oh, I wanted to mention this. Growing old blows. And here's why. You see this right here? Yeah, that's a pimple. Yes, I'm old and I have pimples. I mean, what's the point of getting old? I mean, seriously. Aren't we supposed to leave these things behind in our youth? But anyway, I just think it was kind of funny. I've I don't know what I'm doing. But I think it's pretty funny that my skin can actually produce enough oil to make a pimple. So let's see, let's get to the shout outs, I guess, on today. We have Yvette Stokes. Yvette is, she is in the process of selling her home. She's somewhere in the Midwest or where it snows. She's in the process of selling her home. She has a like pop-up teepee kind of pull trailer, and I'm sure it has a real name, and she has bought some property and is going to build a self-sustaining home on her property, which I find fascinating. She I don't know how old she is, but she looks like she's maybe 25. And I think I've heard her refer to children and maybe even grandchildren, not sure. But she amazes me. Okay, next we have Aka Judy 100. Now she lives, I want to say, in the Chicago area. And she is a traveler. She's not an RVer. She's a traveler. And I think she has maybe family, or maybe just her family likes to travel too. And she goes to places like Indonesia, you know, places where we're supposed to go because we're all very brave and we want to see stuff. I don't know, that end of the world has never really fascinated me, and neither has Europe for that matter. So what's wrong with me? I have no idea. But she's got a lot of videos, and her videos are really interesting. And I think she's following me. I think she follows me. And I know I follow her. And I find her real interesting. Okay, that's all I know. Last but not least is Static Nomadic. I can't believe I didn't mention you before either. He is a single gentleman who lives in Florida. He has a I would guess somewhere around a 40-foot Class A, might be a little shorter. The one thing that intrigues me about him is that he has oftentimes has his RV pulled up to what looks like a very large warehouse. And I'm so getting one of those. Not for now, but for later. I think having a warehouse to work out of is a fabulous idea. There are still a lot of things, stationary things, that I would like to do that would require a warehouse. So I'm glad for him because he's got the warehouse. I think I've seen him on Jory's chats. Very talkative, very opinionated, shares unconditionally, which is very nice. But I recommend him. He's a chatter and an interactor, which is always a good thing. For those of you who are not interacting, that are following me, interact. Come on, send me a message. That's all I got for today. I have been, for some reason, walking and dropping things. Okay, now here's a really sterling example. This is, as you can see, a DC plug and the antenna for the TV that I will never plug into it. that's been sitting here for like 2 weeks since I took it out of the ceiling where it was. And I took it out because it wasn't working. And so I wanted to see why, and then I soldered it and, you know, all those little things that now I have to get a new one. So that's been sitting there waiting for me to go online and find out where you get something like this. And then, of course, I have no idea how to rehook it up again. But I have been just horrible in walking and dropping things. So I'm going to clean up the RV and begin getting it ready for next week's adventure to Repairland. That's all I got for today, and I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did. Thumbs up, thumbs down, totally up to you. And your comments are always welcome. I try to get back to everybody, and I hopefully am doing that. But as my subscribers grow, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get back to everybody, which will make me sad. But I'm gonna stay with it, and I've set aside time in the evening to actually respond, unless I'm sitting on that laptop, in which case, you know, I respond as soon as I see something. That's it. So y'all go out there and make it a great day. The weekend's almost here. I hope it stops snowing in the parts of the world that are snowing. I feel bad for you. A little. As I've said in the past, I kind of did my youth in Ohio, and when I was a kid in Ohio, I had a shovel, which on days that it snowed, I would go around and knock on people's doors and charge them $5 to shovel out their driveway and their walkway. $5, driveway and walkway. I was like the greatest deal in town, even though $5 then was like probably 30 now. But it was fun, and it made me look forward to the snow. But by March, everybody's done with snow. They just want it to go away. So y'all take care, and go out and have a snowball fight. And I'll see you tomorrow, and don't forget to be brave. Okay, take care.